Hi, my name is Dr. John Douillard. I want to talk to you today about chronodisruption, which is the inability for us to stay connected to the circadian cycles, the light-dark cycles. We are out of sync with them. A researcher, Dr. Kenneth Wright at the University of Colorado at Boulder, did some amazing research, and he actually measured the melatonin levels. And melatonin levels are actually activated. They increase to put us to sleep at night. And then as soon as the eyes see the blue light that comes first thing in the morning, it inhibits the melatonin levels and they crash. And we get wakeful very, very quickly. That's sort of how it works, right? So when he did his research, he found that people generally have a difficult time settling down and going to sleep at night. And he found that their melatonin levels don't want to surge up or increase. And he found in the morning, they don't want to disappear. And then about 2 hours, around 10:30, what happens to the melatonin levels is they completely surge again. They want to put us to sleep, so we want a coffee break. And so he found this amazing research and found that we are completely jet lagged all the time, was his response. And we need to do something to reset our circadian clock, which is what he did. And he had groups of people go camping. And when they were camping, there was no cell phones or anything like that. It was completely without any technology or any artificial light. And his theory was that artificial light, living in the house at nighttime when it's supposed to be dark, affects our melatonin production levels that should get us to go to sleep at night. There's also science that cell phones and LED light bulbs and LED screens produce blue light. The blue light that comes in the morning and stays with us all day to keep the melatonin levels low so we stay energized. So we're artificially triggering our brain to respond to blue light, inhibit the production of melatonin so we can't go to sleep at night. So if you have trouble sleeping, you might want to think about how many screens you're watching, or your kids are up all night and staying until 3 or 4 in the morning. It might be the blue light that they're experiencing, because blue light actually does exactly that. It inhibits melatonin in the morning, so we wake up and we get going. Otherwise, we melatonin out all day long, right? So he did this study, right? He had people go into camping for a week, and they came back. And when they came back, it was dramatically different. They completely reset their clock. They actually went to bed and got up an average of 2 hours earlier, bed earlier, up earlier, with the sun when it set and with the sun when it rose. They were reconnected to the circadian clock. That surge of melatonin that gave them sleepiness at 10:30 was gone. He then did a study and compared them to go for a weekend. And he found that on average, just after a weekend reset, their actually melatonin levels had changed dramatically by about 69% benefit of what you got for the 1 week camping trip. So you can go on a weekend camping trip, no cell phones, no artificial light, just a campfire. You can maybe do things at home where you maybe go and, on the weekends, just do a no artificial light weekend, which would be kind of fun. No Wi-Fi, no cell phones, just turn it all off. It would be kind of cool to make that happen. Waking up in the morning, getting outside and looking at the sun and let your body experience the blue light activates the receptors that inhibit melatonin, so we get energized in the morning. Ayurveda always talked about sun salutations and how we do sun salutations in the morning to kind of acknowledge the morning and the day. Great way to do a little yoga on your deck in the morning and get a little of that blue light to start the day. Great way to reset your clock, right? The study also showed that we are so connected to the light-dark cycles that the melatonin levels, they change and they expand and they contract in the winter and summer as the days are longer and the nights are shorter. And we are totally connected to these rhythms of nature. And of course, our whole thing at LifeSpa is proving ancient wisdom with modern science. And that's exactly what Ayurveda has been talking, preaching, screaming about for all these years, is like, hey guys, we are so disconnected. Get up with the sun, go to bed with the sun, eat at the right time, go to bed at the right time. This is circadian medicine. Researchers are saying that this is going to revolutionize medicine as we know it. And all it really means is getting reconnected. And the cool thing is, we get reconnected like a lickety split by just getting back to nature. Very simple. A disconnection of these cycles have been linked scientifically to things like mood disorders, depression, some cancers, sleep disturbances, obesity, heart issues, substance abuse, poor cognitive function, poor school function, poor driving reaction time. Like, it's not good to be disconnected to the circadian cycles, which is why science is saying getting us reconnected will revolutionize medicine, kind of unravel a lot of the underpinnings of chronic disease that we have today just by getting reconnected. So think about how you can get a reset. Read the article in this video, according to this video. I think it's just fascinating research, so in line with what ancient wisdom is trying to tell us, and modern science is now, giving us some pretty solid evidence to suggest that we should stay connected to those rhythms of nature. Thanks for listening. I'm Dr. John Douillard. Hi, did you like this video? Do you like our content here at LifeSpa? You can subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/John Douillard right here and get this valuable content every week in your inbox.
This recording is brought to you by LifeSpa, where ancient Ayurvedic wisdom meets modern science. Get access to free health video newsletters by Dr. John at lifespa.com. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.